Well, it's one of the coldest days of the year so far. The sun's come out, so we'll warm it up a bit. We're going to go out there and make some progress on this car. It's dragging its heels, this job. Got a bit more welding to do, and then a bit of work on the bodywork. Then we've got to rub down the bottom of the car and paint it before we put the new exhaust on. Then we can get the car going. Hopefully just finish off the bodywork, get it sent off to be resprayed, and then we start rebuilding rather than wrecking it as we're doing now. So let's go out there.
I had thought that there was a big hole on this side, but it doesn't look like there is. I can't see any holes, so what we need to do then is start rubbing down this underside so we can paint it, underseal it. So there we go now, we're going to get underneath here and get some of this corrosion rubbed off, and then we're going to go paint the car. All inside those wheel arches needs to be done, and behind here, this rust here, get to everywhere we can, get all the rust off, sweep it away and then paint it. Just give you a sort of an idea down here. As you can see, it's pretty rusty all over the place. We're just rubbing it down the best we can. And we've also got to get things like this and sort of possibly put some filler over just to make them look better. I don't think it's gone all the way through, but this is the type of thing the MOT fella will prod at. Indeed, as we're prodding away at this, it has gone through, you see. So that will be an MOT fail, so we do need to weld something over that. There we are, we decided to weld a big plate onto it instead of a small one. I think in some ways a bigger plate is easier, and that's a much more solid job now. So that's both of them done. Now we can carry on rubbing down the underneath of the car. Just when you think you're making progress, you realise you're not. I just found this bit here which is an absolute mess. Look along the seam here, all the welding has come undone, and somebody's tried to weld it there but with no success. And and then this bit here is just a mess. So it wants something doing to it, I don't know quite what. I'm gonna have to bodge it up somehow. What I'm thinking of is some sort of a metal plate which goes halfway along here, all the way along there, welded, and then covered up with loads and loads of filler. Seems I haven't. What I'm going to try to do is weld this plate underneath here, connect it to some of this metal, and it's not good metal, but this will just strengthen this wing a bit, and then plenty of filler down here should cover up all the mess. What I've done now is I've bent this metal round the back here, and I've just been knocking it closer and closer to the parent metal because I've got a weld behind here now, which isn't going to be too easy. Not doing too bad considering it's not easy. If we look at the difference in that wing now, it's absolutely solid in its position. It's been welded on the sides there, got a big plate, so what we need to do now is to get some filler to fill around these parts here, you can see, just to rebuild that little bit there. There we are, I've put plenty of filler over that, so it'll just be a question of waiting for that to dry and then rub it down. Okay, it's time for a bit of painting now, and this paint is very thick, as you can see, and it goes on. It takes about 2 weeks to dry. It's amazing stuff. Well, I think we can safely say we're beaten by the weather this time. Snow, hail, the lot.